Today we're going to take a look at the perspective, initial perspective HTTP binding. We'll use a weather service example using the weather.gov API, which is a free service. You can also use some other paid service, but I think this weather.gov is just doing about the same thing. So we'll begin by getting our latitude and longitude first. I like to use this latlong.net website to just get the latitude longitude from an address. You can you can also use the Google geocoding API or website to do the same thing. But here I'm going to just use this service real quick. I think this is more simple. Let me paste an address here and find the latitude longitude. Okay, after I have this, I'll keep this open. And I'll open up this weather.gov website, or using the URL with the latitude longitude, which is api.weather.gov/points/ and then the latitude and longitude. I think I already have that in here, so put this up, and you can see here is a JSON file output, and we see the different properties. And once you see the properties, you want to look for the forecast property, which I'm going to copy over to another tab. And you can note that using some location ID here, and I'll keep this open. This is the JSON file with the weather information. You can see the temperature and also the short forecast. It's important to keep this open so we can see the structure with the temperature when we can validate that later on. So let's go to initial perspective, and I already have a view open here or created, and let me drop a label. And within the label, go to binding, you'll see HTTP binding. In here, that's where the URL we need to enter. Let's copy that URL we extracted from the original JSON file, and we want to copy this here to initial under this URL. Make sure the double quotes around it, and use the get method, which is the one of the HTTP method. So you can see, you can review this. Click OK. Okay, it's dumping the whole JSON file. It's not very readable, so we want to do a transform here. Let's do a expression transform. Just kind of look back in that file. So we want to extract information from the properties and then periods. And under periods, there are different days of forecast. The first one is always the latest forecast, which is today, and later on you have tonight and so forth. So we want to take the first one, take the first temperature. Looks that there's temperature units and also short forecast. So let's go back to the binding. So the first one we want to get is the properties, and we traverse to the first property is periods, and under periods we want to extract the first set of data, which is today's forecast. And under today's forecast we want to get the temperature, and here goes 57 degree. We want to make it a little bit more information. We want to add more information. So let me copy the degree symbol here, and we can just copy the units, and from the JSON file it's called temperature unit. Let's do that more. Let's put more information like the short forecast. We put a comma here. It's called short forecast. So as you can see, it's 57 degree Fahrenheit, sunny. So that's how you do the HTTP binding, and you can put it on a banner, or you can put it on a web page. I mean, on a URL, on a mobile phone, or pop-up, whatever you want. So let's make it more graphical by adding the icon. So we'll do an image here, and we want that image to fill. Let's make this 50. And under the source binding, we'll do the same thing here. Sure you put double quote, and we want to extract the icon information. Okay, so we've got a HTTPS, which is the add URL for the icon. So here it is. So this is the way to use the HTTP binding in initial perspective.